We feel that the Shortline Railroads of Tennessee are really the lifeline to some of the rural underserved areas. Agricultural products, forestry products, and a lot of industrial products that are produced and processed in the rural areas need a cheap transportation source. And we have found over the years that Shortline Rail truly gives them a great opportunity. Trucking is very important to Tennessee and to the agricultural complex, but we like rail also as another alternative, and it keeps everybody honest.
Well, typically railroads compared to roads, we can move freight much more efficiently. The Class 1s have it nailed down to, I think, 452 gallons or so, or 452 miles or so per gallon per ton of freight. So it's very efficient. Ironically, we're the oldest green industry in the country, I would say.
And they can ship it much cheaper by rail. And you know, one rail car equals 4 trailer trucks that are on the road, and the transportation costs are much more efficient. And 1 out of every 3 acres of soybeans grown in Tennessee goes out by ocean-going carrier. And the most efficient way to get soybeans and grain in general out is by rail, especially in West Tennessee and to some extent in Middle and East Tennessee. So again, it goes back to basic economics of transportation, getting the fertilizer cheaper to the farm and getting the grain product efficiently back to the ports where they can be shipped worldwide.
Well, this company couldn't function without it because we do have to have it to ship the calcium silicate down to our Florida plant. Without it, we couldn't be in business. So it's something that we hope will be here forever because we have to have it to keep going.
Railroads are probably the most capital-intensive mode of transportation to the individual companies. We're the only mode of transportation that has complete responsibility for maintaining our own right-of-way. Now, fortunately enough, the state of Tennessee, we have a shoreline rehab program where there is a diesel fuel tax on fuel that goes into locomotives that is turned around and put into this rehab program. Currently, that program is based strictly on the needs of each individual shortline railroad in Tennessee. It's very equitable and fair. Without that rehab program, there would be definitely parts of our line that we would take a strong look at abandoning.
The Department of Agriculture has always been interested in ag transportation because we have to get our goods and our product moved. Therefore, we're involved in the Ag Transportation Coalition, and rail is a critical component of that.
We call it Tennessee Brown Rock Phosphorus. It is an organic fertilizer. It's actually the material left over when they took all the phosphate out of it. It is just all natural minerals in it. There's no chemicals added to it. It's great for just about any crop. It's certified organic because it is what the soil needs, no added chemicals to it. We sell it all over the country. We use it for just about any crop that's out there. And we are certified through the government listing, and I highly recommend it because it saves all of our vegetables and stuff for the chemicals that's damaging our bodies. It just makes the soil better, the crops to grow better, they resist the insects and the diseases better. And it's just something that makes everything we eat a lot safer product. For people with allergies and everything, it makes a safer product in the ground for us to enjoy the fruits of it. I highly recommend it, even though I sell it because I use it in my own gardens. I practice organic because my husband has had cancer. I try to eat healthy. I practice everything that benefits us and our bodies. And Tennessee Brown Rock does it.
And shortline rail and rail in general just gives us opportunity to reach the masses. And we're truly looking at the worldwide economy now, not just Tennessee, not just eastern part of the United States, but we're working and looking globally now for Tennessee in the agricultural and also manufacturing processes.
And it's whatever the customer wants or the company wants. If they want to ship it out by truck, they send a truck. If they prefer it to come by rail cars, we will ship to them. And we can ship rail cars to different parts of the countries with the material.
And in my work with business development in agriculture, I just really have seen the need for this opportunity for people. And a lot of projects that we work with are always interested in rail and how close is rail and do we have access to rail. So that it's a need driven by customer demand.
We actually, we've got 120 miles total main line. We connect with CSX at Natco, Tennessee, that's N-A-T-C-O. We run, that's just north of Columbia, Tennessee. We run from Columbia down to Pulaski, Tennessee, and from Columbia down to Florence, Alabama. We also serve as a stevedore at the Port of Florence, where we have the capacity to unload barges, rail cars or trucks, and reload to any of the three modes of transportation.
It's a transportation network that keeps Tennessee goods and Tennessee jobs competitive worldwide.